Okay, next we go to 7.2, yeah, measures of dispersion. We'll measure, yeah, the dispersion by using range. Okay, remember range? Interquartile range, variance and standard deviation. All this you have learned, yeah, in Form 4, yeah, range, interquartile range, the variance, remember? Standard deviation. Standard deviation is the square root of variance, yeah. For this time is for group data. Last time we all learned this for ungroup data, for smaller group lah actually, yeah. But this one already grouped into classes. It's a bigger data. So we'll proceed with this one, yeah, group data. So range and interquartile range. We look back. What is it? So look at example 9. This Pak Hamidi, yeah, recorded the mass of pineapples harvested from his farm. The following frequency table and or give, already drawn for you, show the data he obtained. So you have to determine the range and interquartile range, yeah, for the data. So do you remember the formula for interquartile range? Okay, you have to find the third quartile minus the first quartile. Range, still remember? Okay, so the formula of range is this one. Midpoint of the highest class minus midpoint of the lowest class. You look at here, the lowest class is highest class first. Highest class is this one. Yeah, not the highest frequency, the highest class is this one. The lowest is this one. So you just find the midpoint first. Yeah, you find the midpoint. That means you plus lah the lower limit plus the upper limit, and then you divide by 2. This one also the same, yeah, lower limit, upper limit, you divide by 2. So you'll get 500 gram. So the range is 500 gram, meaning the difference between the heaviest pineapple and the lightest pineapple is 500 gram. Yeah. What if we find a more accurate range or dispersion? Yeah, that is interquartile range. Yeah, IQR. So we have to use our OGIF. Yeah, we have to use our OGIF. First we find the Q1 first. The first quartile formula is 1/4 times with the total frequency, your N. Okay, that is 80. Where do you find this 80? You find 80 from here. This is the highest frequency, 80. Or you total everything here and you'll get 80 also. Yeah. And the answer is 20. This 20, you have to go to find it in the graph. Yeah? Find at the cumulative frequency. 20 is over here. Yeah, so you just from this graph, you'll get this one. You'll get 614.5. And then for Q3 or the third quartile, use this formula 304 times with 80. You'll get 60. This 60, you go and look from the graph, yeah? Cumulative frequency. This is 60. So you go and find it in your x-axis. So you get this one. Yeah, at 09.5. Then what you do? You minus, yeah? Third quartile minus with first quartile. So you will get 195 gram. So what does it mean? The difference between the heaviest pineapple and lightest pineapple that lies in the middle 50% of the distribution is this one. You see, compared to the one that you found, you have calculated by using range. Yeah, you use range, right? Formula, this one is very simple, but when you use interquartile range, you will get this one, 195 gram. Yeah, so quite a big difference, but more accurate is interquartile range if you don't have the extreme data. Yeah, if you have extreme data, this one is better, IQR, because IQR is, what you do is you find the middle 50% of the distribution, yeah, the interquartile range, because you find the interquartile range. Okay, variance. Now we go to variance and standard deviation. Yeah, so remember, you have this formula. This formula is given to you, but I noticed that some of you, you don't know you don't know the symbol, the meaning of the symbol. Yeah, the meaning of, especially like this one. What's the meaning of this one? Total of what? F is the frequency, x squared. That means you find your frequency first, and then you times with your x square. Only then you do this part, total it. Yeah. Some of you have done it wrongly. Yeah, you are confused with this symbol. Okay, so we will look back to refresh your memory. You have to look at here. X, what is X? X is for group data, because you're using class. You have to use midpoint of the class interval. F, of course, is the frequency. Yeah, F is the frequency. And X, X with the bar on top is the mean of the data. Yeah, this one. This is actually the mean. Yeah, the mean of the data. So you have to find the mean first. Okay. We look at example 10. Example 10, you have this frequency table. You are asked to calculate the variance and the standard deviation. Okay, formula you know up there, already given to you. In the exam also, the formula will be given. So you know that you have to find your mean first, right? So you want to find your mean. Formula of mean is your frequency here. Yeah, your frequency, you have to times with your x, where your x is the mid point of the class. Yeah, and then you times it. So you use another column, f times x. Yeah, this is done lah. Add times 154.5, you'll get this one. Yeah, you do this, all this one first. Yeah, you times it, you get your answers here. Yeah, all this, and then what you do, you total up this one. You total up. That is the meaning of the symbol sum of fx. Yeah, so when you total, you get this one. Yeah, so this is what you replace it, substitute it with this one. And total frequency is, you just total the frequency here. Total the frequency. Yeah, yeah, this is the total. This is the sum of fx. So you just divide it, you will get this answer. Yeah, you will get that answer. Okay, so when you have, first thing you do is you find the mean. After that, then you will find your variance. You use this formula. Yeah, this formula is, you have your x, have to square it. And then this is your mean just now. The mean that you have calculated, you can use it later, you just square it. Yeah. So because you have to square your x, so you have to add another column here with your x square. X square. X square you get from your x here. Yeah. This one, your x, when you square it, it become this one. Another x, when you square it, become this one. And finally, what you do, this one is done. You don't have to total because the formula doesn't need to total your x square. You will total it when you have times it with your frequency. Where's your frequency? This one. Your frequency, you times with your x square. This column. Yeah, you add another column. Then here you just times lah. Add, you times with this one. Okay, and then your this one 12 you times with your x square. All here you'll get the answer. Yeah, you get the answer, and only then you total it. Yeah, you total it, this one, and you'll get total. That means you total this one. Okay, now you can use your formula. When you have completed your table, and then now you use your formula. Yeah. Your fx square total is where? This one, right? This one. So, this is it. You divide it with your total frequency, this one. Yeah. So this is your total frequency. You minus with your mean. Your mean is, where's your mean? Just now, this one. Yeah, but you have to, you can use your directly lah, your mean. Actually, you can you can use this one, or you just use back this one lah. I don't use this one anymore. I just take this one. Yeah, 1 at 3.34. You square it because this one square, this one square. Yeah, and then use your calculator, you'll get this one. So correct to 2 decimal places. So this is the answer. Okay, for your standard deviation, standard deviation, you know that it is from your variance. So if variance equals something, so your standard deviation will be you square root your something. Yeah. So for this one, you use this formula. Yeah. But only that you square root it. Okay, why he didn't use this last answer? Because you know that you just square this one. But what happened if you square this one? Because this one already, you have already correct it to 2 decimal places. So your answer will be different if you use this one, if you square this one. It's better that, okay, you get the answer 229.185956. Then you square root it, you'll get this one. Then you round it off to 2 decimal places. You'll get a very accurate figure. Yeah. So it is safe, it's better next time you don't take the final answer here and square root it. You just use this one, the one that before you round off.